Gamers, the new simulated universe is here, and it is destroying me. The reason I sound so disheveled and down right now is because I just got off of stream, twitch.tv/YouTube can't see me, and the new simulated universe absolutely rolled my cheeks. I made it to World 3, or the 3rd difficulty, and I was cruising. I'm talking, I had max agility buffs, like everything for it. I even had like the sub buff, you know, you get the sub buffs you can get by combining 2 different paths. I even had that with it. I was rolling Kafka, Sampo, healer, and tank, and I got one shot. Yes, this game mode is hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie, sit here and say that the Swarm Disaster is easy, right? By no means. But I also don't think this is something that only whales can achieve either. I think this game mode is meant to, because it is a permanent game mode, this game mode is meant to stay for a long time, right? And I kind of just want to go over my thoughts, opinions, and maybe some tips and tricks on how to beat it today. Like I said, guys, I beat 1 and 2 pretty easily. Like, no real hiccups there. And honestly, I was beating all of Chapter 3 until this happened. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, this is not good. This is not good. We're going to lose. Oh, no, this is not good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my God, I got trolled. They both died. Bailu! You can't! Can't ever rely on Bailu, bro! Yeah, I got rolled. I got absolutely destroyed. We were popping off, and then that happened, and I was very upset, disheveled. Bailu, why couldn't you have resisted it? Anyways, but our Bailu was hitting like 100k. Big damage! 140k Bailu! Let's go, Bailu! Yeah, my Bailu is kind of cracked, I know. But besides that, though, let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about it and why I don't think you need to be a whale to beat this. You just need a lot of dedication and time put into the game mode to beat it. So I guess we can first start off by going over to the Commuting Trials. I think this is going to be like the biggest telltale sign of what you need to do, right? So as you can see here, you have 1 for each path except for the new path, right? Which they might honestly add that down here at the bottom. I can see them adding that down here at the bottom eventually, right? But as of right now, we have these paths on here. And if you click on each one of these paths, they give you different buffs for collecting like little nodes going through the story. So every time you beat like one of the phases, you'll have an option to choose between one of the paths. It'll give you 2 paths to choose from. After choosing one of those paths, it'll basically add in like an extra like thing you would get for this here. For me, I have 1 preservation, 2 remembrance, 2 agility, 2 destruction, and that is it. So at a certain point, you'll be able to level these up. And what happens when you level these up? Well, as you can see here, you get account-wide buffs for this game mode. So this is why I say you shouldn't expect to beat it off rip. It's like when you're going through the normal simulated universe, right? Like when you're going through the normal simulated universe, you were probably struggling until you got down some of this buff tree, right? Like just getting all like these little buffs here you could get. You probably did struggle a little bit doing it. Same thing with here, right? The same thing literally applies here. If you're not getting these like buffs for each path, you're obviously going to have a harder time. If you're trying to beat, you know, level 5 right now, and you only have, you know, maybe level 2, level 3 here, and like not much unlocked, then of course you're not going to beat it. And that's not even going into the Trial of the Past Strider, which gives you more buffs on top of this. Or really, this is what you need to do to buff up the other stuff, right? This is what you need to do to actually go through and get more of these buffs. So if you're not completing these Trial of the Past Strider things, you're not going to be able to upgrade your Commuting Trial, which are your main buffs. Also, I forgot to mention, this thing gives you hella rewards too. I hope they have something that like kind of resets this, or maybe they add like something in like of resetting value to this. I don't know if they're going to do like any type of like weekly, monthly resets on this. It would be pretty nice to see, but I don't see that happening. Anyways, I kind of just want to hop in here, right? And talk about these rewards we can get from here, right? This is like mainly progression rewards, right? There's only first time clearing rewards. You don't have to worry about, you know, going back every week and doing it, though I do hope they add something like that to make us want to go back to this game mode. But let me just hop in here and kind of show you guys. This is my Kafka team right now. Something else you should be looking for is obviously we have Elation, Destruction, Hunt, Abundance, and Agility, Remembrance, and Preservation. And then the new one, the Swarm one here. You'll basically get this after beating a mission, right? But here are the key things you should be looking out for here. This doesn't work like the normal simulated universe because you're not going down the same like rooms you would normally be going to in Simulated Universe, right? What you're doing here is you're going like on a chessboard and picking up spaces, and the more spaces you move, the lower your timer gets. The lower that timer gets, that means the stronger the enemies become, meaning you want to take as little time possible, getting as many buffs as possible to really min-max what you're doing when you get there, right? And as you can see, we have these thing called dice effects. These dice effects, you get these at the end of every single tile you go on, right? So for example, in Hildy, the content of a blank domain entered will turn and be replaced by the reward domain, meaning it'll change a domain to blank and you'll get a certain buff for that too. And this also plays into the path buff every single time you enter a blank domain, which this is the main thing that the Inhility path will be doing, is going to give you more dot damage increase, basically giving you a dot increase for all of your allies. This also kind of plays into the path resonance. Now, most of the path resonance is the same. So, you know, at 3 blessings, you get your main ability you can use. At 6, you get a bonus one. 10, you get a bonus one. 14, you get a bonus one, so on and so forth. But this does change up just a little bit, guys. And the reason I say it does change up is because they are actually adding in multi-classing. I guess that's how you would say it, multi-pathing. That you can actually use with this, right? So, for example, for Inhility, you can either multi-path into Hunt, or you can multi-path into the new bug one. I don't know what it's called. The new Swarm one, right? And each of these give you a separate effect. After using Path of Resonance, for every type of debuff out of Burn, Shock, Bleed, or Wind Shear, advance forward allies' actions by 4%. So if you get 3 Hunt buffs on top of getting some other buffs, you're able to get this extra ability. Same with the bug one as well. The bug one is actually really strong because whenever you basic attack with anyone else, it gives you a reprocs the dot for you. And this is the same for every single path. For Abundance, you can mesh together with Inhility and also the bug one. For the Hunt, you can mix in Abundance and also Elation. Like, and it just goes on, right? I think Destruction is really strong, right? Destruction you can mix with Preservation, which is really, really cool. Also, you can mix it in with the Elation one or the follow-up attack one as well. Really kind of cool, yeah. But each one of these has their own effects. You really need to read because they've added this and they've also added in other stuff too that make it more diverse as well. But you need to read, right? If you're not reading this stuff, you can get screwed over like I did when I picked up a curio that wouldn't allow me to get any more blessings anymore. And that we still won the run because it was a low level, but if I would have gotten that on a higher difficulty, that would have killed the run. But let's take a look here. So for our blessings, as you can see, we have the whole new path of blessings here, which is, you know, the bug blessings. And then if you still have all your other ones, of course. Now, really the big thing that changed here is the curios, right? They've added in a bunch of new curios to the game. We can see they've added in all of the Swarm of Destruction ones you can see down here. I haven't gotten all of these teeth one. I don't know how to get those. Maybe we'll get them in the future. But yeah, this is the one right here that I got that screwed my run over. After obtaining this curio, Cosmic Fragments obtained will be increased by 100%, but Blessing will no longer be obtained after combat. This is cringe. Don't pick this up unless you're very, very late into your run. If you pick it up early, you will screw your run over. Also, something that helped me out was like something like Fool's Mask, which basically swaps all of your blessings. Because I couldn't get anything, so all the ones that I did get were not very good. Anyways, that's besides the point. So we do have a lot more blessings to work with as well now, specifically for the Swarm Disaster. And then we have new events too. Like, some of these events are really cool. I think one of my favorite ones is, if I can find it, is this right here. The Swarm ones, when you just go in, you can get like a certain buff for your characters just by fighting the Swarm guys. The Swarm guys are actually pretty hard to fight, I'm not gonna lie. And then we also have like a randomized one where it like just automatically chooses one for you, or like does like a random like wheel and chooses one for you. Really cool as well. So hopping into some things you could run for this game mode, right? Obviously, if you have Danny, you could run the Destruction path with Preservation. I think that could come in clutch. Oh my god, is that a bald spot? Yo, I'm bald. Am I balding? No shot. Okay. Sorry. Let's get back to the video. Yeah. So what I was saying is, you know, I would probably focus on running Destruction Preservation. Can carry you a lot. I've seen a lot of people using Destruction Preservation and carrying them through the whole runs. Also Abundance as well. Abundance has always been good for carrying you through things, right? Now, I don't know if Abundance will protect you from the one-shot dive bomb that the beetles do on you. Just be aware of that, because they one-shot the hell out of me, as you saw earlier. Another path you could run, I think, could be the Inhility path mixed in with the new Buggy path. I don't know, the one that gives you the extra dots out. Anyways, I think that could be a really good path to run. I was doing really well until I got one shot, okay? Really well until I got one shot there. my Bailu was hitting 145k damage, as you saw. So yeah, that's also a really good path to run. I also hear Zila is really good to run too, because obviously the enemies are weak to imaginary and quantum. So I think Zila could come in clutch here, just because she does have that type advantage already going into the battle. And I do think that this could be kind of clutch here. I do think that whenever you go into the final battle, it does add extra typing sometimes. Maybe that was just me. But yeah, really clutch if you want to run someone like Zila here too. There are a lot of different things you could run. I think your safest bet would probably be Abundance. Second safest would probably be Destruction Preservation. Anyways, guys, I've been enjoying the new game mode so far. What are your guys' thoughts on the new game mode? Are you enjoying this new game mode? Are you enjoying the Swarm Disaster? I really don't think you have to be a whale to beat it. I know I see a lot of people saying that. Just get your buffs up and I think you're going to be fine. It's going to be like a lot of grind and then you'll be fine, okay? Don't worry about it. Right now, it's harder than MOC. Maybe not in the future. But anyways, that's going to do it for today's video. Like I said, leave your thoughts in the comments below. And let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the Fushuan giveaway. Yes, we're doing a Fushuan giveaway, guys. And in this Fushuan giveaway, like I said, we will be giving away a Fushuan, if that's not obvious. I won't be spending any of your gems. I'll just be dumping a lot of gems onto your account, aka me buying the gems for your account, and then I'll be summoning on your account when Fushuan releases. So guys, if you want a chance to enter that, you gotta make sure you subscribe to this channel here. After you subscribe to this channel here, you'll need to join the Discord. Everything for that will be in the link in the description. Just join the Discord. You'll go to the giveaway tab and then make sure you react to the little party popper. After you do that, you'll be entered into the giveaway for Fushuan. I think by the time this video gets released, there's probably 13 days left, something like that. It's pretty soon. I don't know. There's more than 10 days left, so just go ahead and enter in, and then we'll decide a giveaway winner on stream one day. So anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one later. Bye-bye.